You got there. It's not an Auntie's Choice product, so it might actually work as advertised.
Do you believe Arcadia will ever return to hell? Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Earth. Have you beheld that new rifle up?
Please, not...
Administrator Augerwald, anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered?
About me.
I converse with many Any other updates? No update. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Well, anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Well, you've lessened the load on my mind. Any other updates?
Speak to Abbot Newell if you...
Welcome. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What? No. Anything I can do to assist?
Oh, a freelancer. Bored. Bored. You ain't from the Order, are you? But outpost opportunities right there. Yes, you were. It could be something to do.
You come to sit and listen too? Don't worry. I won't tell no one. Listening is the only thing that keeps my faith.
I'm glad to be sitting here safely.
Only thing, but if you're looking for outpost opportunity, it's to the south. And a bit to the southeast. And southwest. It's just sort of all over the place, in bits and pieces.
Came at us from the scrapper side? You must...
Why am I standing so close to this uranium? Hazard pay, of course. And I ain't even started bleeding from the ears yet.
Thanks to you, the wounded are stabilized, and we shouldn't be losing anyone else. So, of course, I can offer it in truth now. Thanks to you, the wounded are stabilized, and we shouldn't be losing anyone else. Well...
Okay, Massey. Find the mine. Goodbye, Massey the 18th. Goodbye, Massey the 18th.
Thanks to you, the wounded are stabilized. Of course, I can offer aid for an only. In truth, now, thanks to you, the wounded are stabilized. Well, it.
Okay, Massey. Find the mine. Hey! We're trying to train the Manisaur. Get out of the way! Hey! We're trying to train the Manisaur. Get out of the way!
You, my friend, are VP material.
Look at you, rocketing up the corporate ladder.
Glad to be sitting here safely, but I hope Command is sending us a cost-effective method of cleaning up this uranium soon.
Initiate Carrington, audio log entry, 10. My orders were to watch for the enemy. Specifically, to never break line of sight to my assigned field of view. But I can hear them advancing along the shore to the south. It's fine. Others have been assigned that field of vision. This is the most efficient method of defense. Architect, they're getting closer. Perhaps I'm taking my orders too literally. I'll just tweak it. No. Trust in the equation. Trust in those greater than I in the order. I will keep looking forward for enemies from that vector. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I have faith that the architect...
Too terrified me. I almost feel bad killing him. Almost.
This place used to be a thriving hub of experimental science. Investigating hostile intentions. Enemy spotted. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Batten scanned. Damn it all! The door's sealed. We'll need to find another way in.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest. Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends! .36 cubed. Look at the state of this. There's a cultist behind you! Wait, surely she isn't with you. Fine. Just please keep her away from me. Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. He's deep and please, yes. I'm sure you'll kill the crit. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient. Oh, there's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize. Their actions are in. It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists, if I'm still alive in a week. The scanner is an optical device. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, I appreciate your help.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. There's the N-ray device that exemplar Foxworth mentioned. Hostile in proximity. Mobilizing.
Advancing to nuclear device.
with the killing.
Eve opens the way forward. Very good work.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
But they were meant to merge with the tactic to hasten their demise.
Consider self-preservation a pro-
Calm down. Let's wrap this up. Seeking cover. Return to the fort.
Doors open. Time to make a way.
Eve opens the way forward. Very good work.
Cannot threaten one who welcomes reservation.
Unfriendly nearby. Proceeding to attack. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses. I would not refuse medical support. Enemy in vicinity. Mobilizing. Check your scope for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Suture me up. Prove your odds.
Fasting to hasten their a glorious dawn for all.
I'll handle this. Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
You leave at once. You there. You must leave.
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, the consequences will be exponential. Oh, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be finished. All else is secondary. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me. No, don't you understand? If my...
Where are you going? I suppose you know what you are doing, but we'll need to return eventually to finish this Victor, dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the Order will be lost forever. Collateral damage, and the longer you take in your laboratory, but I should remind...
Angela's killing tool, who has isolated you from my hand. How dare you hamper my ascension with your distantness!
Combatant observed. Proceeding to attack.
Transcendence.
Resorting to violence. Combatant scared.
Charismatic mathematician. Look at the sad little sprat in his corrugated metal cage. Why don't you unlock the door?
Threat detected. Ratcheting up my aggression. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Friend of friends are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians.
to approach my holdout. But once again...
Oh, thank you.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitorous charlatans. Fine.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, and damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much pardon my excitement. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more survived. Most I would be more sympathetic to their collective plight, and then because he refused to follow procedure. Oh, believe me.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been productive. Is over. Please. I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must... There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. Because the Order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way. Want has nothing to... And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. At the end of all things, you're not with the Order. You cannot...
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do, scientician.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent for years. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you, isn't it? The end point?
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well. Very well. I can spare words with you. Explain my perspective. It won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end. If what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolutely have prevented that from happening. We would have predicted it. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work of my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees. Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was up. I don't wish to believe you, but I've been a fool.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. Let's say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife. See what he knows. Your loss.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep. I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar. I appreciate your consideration. Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. I appreciate your consideration. You certainly convinced me.
My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out. Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them. I like the cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing, they were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
If you're not contracted to be here, you're better off going back the way you came. These trenches are...
Ratcheting up my aggression. Torpificator is charged. Combatant scanned.
Look up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you. You're just not a good look, Commander.
Mobilizing. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Investigating hostile intelligence.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to
Thank law the displaced listen to reason. Think of the cost if our predictions had not...
Can you believe
I do recall the Order warning about something like that happening.
The Order warned us.
Albeit somewhat indirectly.
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
Can you believe we almost moved into the exclusion zone?
Where do we go now? What happened to this place?
All right, I'll admit it. I had the Order pegged all
safer
wrong.
than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is but...
Where do we go now?
Agent, what do you need? May the plan...
Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift? Agent! Oh, thank good odds and high... A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. Peace talks. Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? You seem to be under the mistaken assumption that the Earth Directorate has any true authority here. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Representatives of... I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. Yes, regardless of their current actions, those people up there are... Once you go forth as was determined, and may the... If only Wiley was here to... Please hurry. I fear for the safety
I've
of my
always wanted to
seer.
find a mathematician.
And, everyone else in the monastery, of course.
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably. We'd love to help.
Watch
but
out
not
for
as much
Wiley.
as we prefer to leave.
He's accounted for
Plan guide you.
everything. He'll know you're coming.
bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most alive to the planet. Hold that belief in your mind.
Void it all! I told him he wasn't going to make it! Is this why Wiley's ilk spared him? Because, hey, Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Seers claimed?
Claim that all things happen. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
Enemy in vicinity.
That device may be the deciding factor.
Proceeding to attack.
My death!
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
I'll handle this. Resorting to violence. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to some...
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 Thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
I'm aware of the errors of his methodology, but Long's overall opinion is still... Wait, why am I arguing with you about this?
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place?
Then its causes should be observed.
Tell that
we're going in circles again. If only we had access to the material.
I need the book, only...
And I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Just a lot more interest.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact.
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting...
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves. I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted, and I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is distressing to hear. Much
Those are N-ray junction boxes. A scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there was a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think...
Hostilities are afoot. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. intentions. Time for a quick dip.
Plain wrong. Whoever wired this up should be expelled from the Order. I thought they had some self-respect.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? You're in luck. I just finished. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care. Much.
Proceeding to attack.
Will be terminated.
Target analyzed. Let's go.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up nobody's late.
It's the unknown variable!
Still, choice. That don't mean it's good. I just asked you if there's more of importance out here.
The equation reading for check your scope for combatant analysis.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and austere. Can hardly guess who lives here.
The good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods never works.
Tsar has failed this order. And without our intervention, we would make peace with the primitive minds of Anti's. This must be prevented, whatever the cost. The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. Well, we're definitely not. We should be the only—
Like the cut of your jib.
He's going to win! That must be worth it if the key to stop the press! Hurry!
Let me guess. That safe won't open until we solve this puzzle. Seems like stacking the deck for a predictable behavior analysis.
This must be the so-called puzzle they expect us to waste our time on. Looks like it was constructed by a child.
Scoping out a hostile.
Resorting to violence. Standing by to stupefy.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Come back and stand.
Calculation on their part.
I'm...
A potentially aberrant event.
way to get the ball rolling. This laborious exercise is obviously intended to consume precious time.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the torch press machine!
I wish I could have seen the sheer panic on their faces in their last moments. Must have been
Thank the architect! Not that I was concerned, mind you. Thank you, stranger. We should be okay here for now. And Wiley has just given it for all of us.
Would appreciate that. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Sears claim?
Enemy spotted.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Combatant scan.
Escalating aggression by
Torpificator has ready status.
Life slain. Brief duly noted.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Batten scan. Try to limit further death. Restore my life or avenge my death.
Battle charge in process.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Mark my supposition. You will cease biological functioning. No evading me this
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
balancing lock visual on the outlier.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? Wonderful. Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh? Under certain, but maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces a simplest, given your weird...
Terminating unsafe activity.
Mobilizing. Confirmed. Unfriendly company. You're mine.
Check your scopes for combatant and... Torpificator is charged.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Resorting to violence. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
I'm alive. Who needs to die? Oh, look! A room dedicated to the insignificance of human existence inside a temple dedicated to mathematically proving its pointlessness. Yeah!
cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security. The order has been dislocated from its ID.
All I hear is empty. This slap.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado.
The end point. No.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. I can't conceive.
It truly doesn't.
Your companions, however, as a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. None of this is going according to my calculations. I certainly failed to predict your attempt to negotiate. I knew you.
Ratcheting up. Doesn't appreciate a good orrery. Worthless people, that's who.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. what? I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station's... I trust you're not in the order...
All I hear this...
And who are you? Exactly?
Maris... Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced.
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing. That's the difference between you and me. I am an intellectual, and with that, I think I've gleaned from you all...
No more talking, Agent.
Proceeding to attack.
Riddle me with bullets all you...
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. You see, I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the
All like this.
And who are you? Exactly.
Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced.
What in the architect's computational... This proved I can... Your However, as a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. Then what?
No more talk. Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. That imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. What? I was able to transmit not only the coordinate...
All like this.
And who are you? Exactly?
Consider how much uncertainty.
What in the architect's computational... This proves nothing. I can...
True.
However, as a matter of professional curiosity...
And here I was. No more...
I'll handle this.
Riddle me with bullets all you like.
I cannot believe Clemens fell for whatever half-baked argument you managed to cobble together. Imbecile. And Svoboda. I thought her more capable. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average I was able to transmit not only the coordinate...
All like this.
And who are you?
The end. Consider how much
What in the architect's computational... However, as a matter of...
None of this is going according to my calculations.
Ratchet.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With his rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me harm.
Back and scan.
Attempting to for the projector.
Just one this time! I'll find my next victim. Check your scope. Combatant analysis. Suffered Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Navigating toward adversary.
Exposure levels untenable. Strength in numbers.
Adversary vulnerability. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Replenishing mechanism. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. On their weaknesses. Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
Let's see what's on that terminal he so desperately wanted to give his life to protect.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control.
And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Agent, over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety? What? No, but that can't possibly be true. Landon would never align himself. You must be mistaken. Or were you able to speak with him? Help him recover his senses? I appreciate the sentiment, but there is now ample evidence disproving that fact. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing. If I had not thwarted his ambitions... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in private, I think. Yes. I won't keep you. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons. May all your future endeavors proceed in a... Go with the plan.
I don't know what you're complaining of. We emerged totally unscathed.
I'd estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
When I asked the seat, a little token of my... Now, will there be anything else? My supply...
Hold still and accept treatment. Relevant informational details.
This is it. Not much. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's my... I appreciate your help. Dying makes...
I feel we should talk.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
You have a plan, Commander? If not, may I suggest unrestrained carnage tends to grab people's attention.
Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
Hope you ain't suggesting they can handle it themselves.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages. DeVries also has the codes to control the station. Confirmed. Per the Earth Directorate manual, a team formed of multiple agents is...
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own phantoms? Good. Would have been a
confirming coordinates for Greater...
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those may all...
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go... With that data, she could... Look, I know the if there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. Sure, but don't get me wrong. I ain't asking this of you for my own benefit. We gotta do... If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Marisol, this unit has also been...
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Someone with a little more grit.
I'm glad we were...
Ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? And that right there is why I run a count of all of our... It's just... I look at True. She's... After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do. If I'm not, maybe not. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now.
Found it, huh?
No. Something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old. I don't know. Sounds. You know, I kept all these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve, kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues. No. Burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. Found it, huh? No. You know what? I'll be sure to do. Truth is, I was getting ready to. Don't you? Well, doesn't that upset you? Doesn't it put a fire in your belly to catch her? No. But she's run up a cosmic debt, and it's up to us to be sure she pays for it. You know, all these years, and the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope. No. Burn it, launch it out the airlock. Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Look at that rift. It's making my skin buzz, even in here.